Hello, Roy. Thank you very much for joining me here for this interview. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for the opportunity to have this interview.
The reason I invited you on is because I saw a win from you in the Crypto Wins channel. Could you explain what that was about?
Yeah, I posted it, I think about a couple of days ago. I had a big win, and for me personally, it was a big win because it was my first big win that I could bought something from crypto. I posted a win about trading PC. I threw away my laptop. It was a shitty laptop, and I needed to do something from my crypto win. So the first thing I thought to buy was a trading PC, and it was worth about 4,000 euros. So it was a big win for me personally. So.
Okay, so you're saying that was bought from your crypto wins. Was that your all the crypto wins you've made so far, or was there more?
No, it was a small portion of my wins because I still keep on going with the trading and everything. So I took a small portion of my wins to give something back for me as my all the effort that I put into.
So to go into a bit more detail there, when did you join the real world and how much have you made since?
I think I joined the real world 3 or 4 months ago. And till now, the first couple of months, I didn't make any profits, of course, because I needed to learn a lot. And the last 2 months, I kept on getting wins and wins and wins. And I think I'm up now at 30K in profit. So it's good for now.
So to clarify, it's mainly in the past 2 months that you've made that 30K.
Yeah. It's mainly in the last 2 months because the first months, I was doing a lot of learning, grinding the courses, and picking up everything I needed to know and learn about the crypto trading. It's about 2 months. It started really get going.
Okay. Now, before we delve deeper into that aspect, I'd like to go back a bit to what was your life like before you joined the real world?
Yeah, for me personally, I'm in a very comfortable situation. I have a job as an e-commerce manager at a big online company here in the Netherlands. I'm responsible for millions of euros in revenue for that company. I have nice colleagues. I have a nice salary. I can afford a good house, a good car, and everything. But yeah, this job it consumes me. Huh? It's day in, day after, week in, week whatever. I'm sure everybody can relate to that if they have a 9 to 5 working job. So well, don't get me wrong, I really like my job. I like what I'm doing, but what I told you, it consumes me, and the real world has showed me that things can be different. I can also be successful on my own. That is what the real world is showing to me, and I'm doing millions for that company, but I want to do millions for myself, and that's the reason I joined the real world. So I thought by myself, when I'm going to do this by myself, I can do it by myself, and that's the reason why I joined.
And how did you find out about the real world?
I think I found out by like everybody else. It was all over the place. Every social media you saw Tate and Andrew, all the Tates with the nice cars and everything, and that triggered me to do a little bit research into the real world, and that's how I found out.
Okay, so you've entered the real world. You see all the campuses in front of you. Did you already know that you would go into the crypto campus considering your situation? Or
Yeah.
were you tempted to go into other ones? And did
Yeah.
you go into any other ones?
Like I said, I'm an e-commerce manager, so maybe the right thing to do was going to the course of e-com, but I'm done with e-commerce. I've been in crypto since 2013, I think. I had about 100 Bitcoin. I sold them for a nice profit, but I could have made millions. But yeah, it was years ago, so I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about trading or whatever. I just bought them and sold them at a nice profit. But yeah, so the interest was always there in crypto. But I heard a lot of people making a lot of money while trading. And that's something I want as well. So the real world gave me a little bit the push to start over again, start getting into the trading, into the community, and looking into what trading really is. So that's the reason my interest is always in crypto. Past years, but the real world made me start it again.
Mm-hmm. What does your average day look like now versus before joining the real world?
My life now is completely changed. I put my free time on hold for a long time now. Like I said, I have a 9 to 5 job. When I'm finished my job, I go home, go eat, and then straight on to my PC. I'm grinding the courses. I'm grinding everything. I'm testing my strategies. I went through all the courses, and that is what I'm doing currently. When I go home, I check everything, all my notifications, all my scripting, everything. I check everything to do my best at trading right now. So, that's what I'm doing right now.
To some people, that might seem excessive, like you're giving up your free time to do more work. So how does that feel for you to be grinding and giving up your time like that?
Well, I don't think it's really giving up my time because all the time and effort that I'm putting in is now I don't know exactly the good word for that, but I get the returns right now. I can see all the effort that I put into is now working out. So now I'm really getting the profit from my work that I put into.
Mm-hmm. Great. And now onto the community aspect. How did the community have an impact on you?
Yeah, the community is very great. Everybody is so helpful. They all have the same mindset. Everybody wants to be the best at what they do. And in the crypto community, everybody is learning from each other. So that's aspect what I really like of the community. Everybody is looking at each other, how they are doing, what kind of strategies they are using, and the same goes for me. I'm grinding, I'm testing. I went through all the courses, testing again, looking at other real world members, but also the aspect of learning and earning that works for me because when I first started joining the real world, I didn't know anything. So especially what the professors are telling us is that we are following them and learning what they do, learning from their mistakes. And again, I'm learning from them. I'm getting all the information and attach that to my own strategies and my own systemization and everything.
Mm-hmm. And did the Wins channel have any impact on you?
Well, kind of. I see all the winnings coming through, and that motivates me to keep on going and also create wins. But the thing that what I'm most into is learning a lot, grinding the courses. That I want to know and everything about trading, everything about crypto. That's for me personally the motivation to do that, because I want to be the best at what I do right now, and that's trading.
Mm-hmm. And what was the biggest challenge you faced when first starting out with crypto in the real world?
The first challenge, I don't know exactly what I think the most hard thing for me was learning the basics, learning how to get your emotions out of all tradings, because at first I was a very emotional trader. I bought something in hope for something to rise and profit, but then I started losing. Then I'm going to do the same trade again and lose again. So that was the most hard thing to get out of my system. The emotion, the feelings, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now on the other end, what were the three biggest lessons you've learned from your time in the real world?
Three lessons. What I learned was learning from the professors. They tell us what they do wrong and how we can learn from that. So we're learning from their mistakes, so we don't make them. That's one thing. The other thing is losing. Sorry. The other thing is learning from my own mistakes. I have made hundreds of trades, winning and losing, but the losing trades, I learn from those mistakes. When I have a losing trade, I look back, look at what I did wrong, and the next time I will not do that again. And the last thing I learned from everything is testing. Test everything you do. Everything needs to be good. Sorry, how do I say? Because I'm sorry, Rokas. English is not my native language, you know. I'm continuous. Yeah. And the last thing I learned was testing all my trades, testing the strategies, testing the systemization. Does it work well? Does it work in the past? But also, does it work into the future? I did hundreds of trades, really small ones, to test them out. I just took a couple of cents to test my strategy. And then from there on, I got bigger and bigger and bigger, till a point that I learned from every mistake that I made, till I started to win even more trades than I lost. So that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm. And how different is the material in the real world compared to anything else you can find on the internet?
The things that you find on the internet is known for everyone. Everybody can go to Google and look at some kind of strategy or whatever, but everyone is doing that. The things that are different in the real world are you get more information that somebody else has. So that gives you an edge on someone else. I think if you have that edge, that's you're better than the other one that is Googling everything, then you can make a winning trade.
Mm-hmm. And now that you're on this trajectory, where do you see your life heading in 6 months to 1 year?
Yeah, I know I'm not there yet, of course, because I'm just starting. I'm a couple of months in, but these months are really eye-opening for me. I continue to grind, I continue to learn, but I'm making money while doing that. I already told my fellow the real world members, I'm currently on the road which leads to outside of the matrix, and I can see the exit. I can see it. I'm continually on that road, but I can see the last exit. So I continue to grind, continue to learn while earning.
Mm-hmm. And now, before we end off, do you have any other advice you'd give to people who are unsure about joining the real world?
My advice to somebody who is unsure of joining the real world is just give it a go. That's what I did. I just gave it a go. I think somebody needs to think about that they will do and will need to do the work. They will need to learn, but just give it a go. What do you have to lose?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's our time for today. Thank you very much, Roy.
Is it possible, Rokas, to give a special thanks?
Sure.
To Adam, Michael, and Silet?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Rogas, thank you. But I also would like to give a special thanks to Adam, Michael, and Sillard, because they gave me the tools and to guide me outside of the matrix. So I want to give them a special thanks for that. And also, of course, Andrew and his full team, and Rokas, of course, to give me the opportunity to join the real world. It has been life-changing for me.
Great. Very happy to hear that. And
I meant that because it feels different right now. The things that I do to compare to last year, that was so different from now. So that's wonderful.
Roy, thank you for that. I really appreciate your time. I look forward to doing a follow-up in maybe 6 months to see where you are and how you're doing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.